The Eggbeater, which is a really kind of cool rudiment. And why I think it's cool is because visually, when you see 9, 10 snares play this off the right or off the left is really cool. To start and to develop this, I think we should go back and do some French rolls and really just work on one hand and isolating the 3 pattern, because that's usually where students or players have trouble. So when we play 3 notes, and I would start with the right hand, again, we're going to use our fulcrum here, thumb, index finger, and the middle finger, where you're kind of playing just about everything. You're playing all 3 notes. And these back fingers control it to give it a stronger sound. And you're going to make sure that the rebound is there too, because the stick's got to come back up on the 3rd note. 1, 2, 3, down, up, down, up, down, up. And don't worry too much right now about the evenness of the rhythm. Just try to get the mechanics in the stroke. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Same thing for the left hand, except our fulcrum would be between the thumb and the palm of the hand. Sometimes you can try stuff just by using the fulcrum. And then adding those fingers on, obviously you can see where there's a lot more control. Down, up, add the fingers. Sometimes you almost have to pull that 3rd note out. There's a motion that goes on in there. Could be 8th note motion. Usually that's what the 3s of the French rolls are written at. 1 and 2 and. As I get faster on the French rolls, I use more of just the fulcrum. But still I use those back fingers probably just a little bit less. I try to stay in that 8th note motion. Remembering to bring the 3rd note of each hand up and down. Alright, if I take that and I go over to the Eggbeaters, obviously the first sticking pattern is going to be a 3. So we're going to apply the technique that we use in the French rolls on the first 3, and then we have the double. Now some players like to play with the doubles accented and up, and some like to keep it down. I kind of like it down. It gives a different weight to the rhythm. And sometimes on the 3 too, you can get a decrescendo, which sounds really kind of cool. Or you can try to play all 3 out. The other thing you can do too is maybe take the double out and just try to get the pattern. A lot of these Eggbeaters are written in 5s. So you can maybe just take the pattern out, or take the 3 out and just play a single tap. When you play that double beat, just like the triple beat, we want to make sure we use our fulcrum and our back finger. And that is the Eggbeater. There's really kind of 2 ways, and maybe there's more. I mean, in this drum corps activity, sometimes you get writers come up with new ways of laying patterns or rhythms over the beat. But I kind of think of it with the Eggbeaters, really there's just 2 ways. There's one like it's a 5, where the right 3, the accent is on the downbeat all the time. There's 5. It's a 5-lit, artificial grouping. And then there's another way where it's written over a dotted 8th, 16th, 8th rest, and an 8th note. So if I was tapping the beat, it would be written over those accents. So it really doesn't matter how it's written or how it's grouped in the music. I think what's important is developing the right mechanics and the technique to get the best quality of sound. I mean, that's what we're looking at, is making sure you understand what you need to do and how to approach it so that you're individually producing the best quality of sound, which will help your drumline.